climb every mountain. How tall's your mountain, Rowie? I don't know, I haven't measured it. A lot of people weigh, measure and body fat test themselves though, and I always ask the question why. And unfortunately as an adult, you can't unlearn what you already know. So if you've been brought up with weighing yourself, measuring yourself, getting your body fat tested, being on a diet, exercising fanatically, restricting your lifestyle so that you've got a great body or that you have a certain weight or a certain size. You can't unlearn that. You can't change that. That's how your life's going to be. But what about our kids? Wouldn't it be nice if our kids never had to measure themselves, never weighed themselves, never got their body fat tested? They were just adults or young adults who grew up to be adults that were healthy, fit, strong, lean, energetic, same weight, same size, same energy level for all of their life. Now, I can't change what's already been happening in your life or mine. I can't unlearn what I already know. I know how many calories there are in some foods. I've weighed myself before, I've measured myself before, I've had my body fat tested before, and I am very happy to share with you that I'm leaving all that in the past. I'm not interested anymore of how much I weigh or what my size is, or I just want to be happy, healthy, fit and strong every day of my life. And the beautiful thing is that the side effect of that, if you're healthy, fit and strong, the side effect is that you'll be lean, you'll love what you see in the mirror, you'll have great hair, great skin, great nails, you will just have a great life, and I can't put it any other way. What isn't great about life is when you're constantly weighing, measuring, counting, all the stuff that we get caught up in. And ultimately, what does that lead to? And I'll share with you very passionately and sadly again that usually leads to some kind of headspace that isn't healthy, some kind of disordered eating pattern, some kind of self-hate. And my entire career as an exercise professional, I dealt constantly with people every single day who hated themselves, and that revealed itself in the way they ate food or didn't eat food. They ate an enormous amount of food and were morbidly obese, or they tried not to eat any food so they were anorexic, or they ate food and threw it up so they were bulimic, and they weighed themselves, measured themselves, counted calories and exercised fanatically. And I just don't wish that for anybody. Why did we ever do that? I'm sure that the cavemen, the hunters and gatherers, didn't care about how much they weighed or what their body fat percentage was. They just wanted to have the energy to live their life. And ultimately, those folks, they were the ones that sprinted and fought fight and flight. They were the ones that walked a long way to make sure that they could find food. They were the ones that had great relationships, and I don't know because I wasn't there. But it seems that we've got caught up in a world that we've forgotten the family unit. We've forgotten to love each other and be kind to each other. We've forgotten that food should be fun and not just a survival mechanism, but we should really enjoy it. And we've got so caught up in, I've got to be a certain size, a certain weight, a certain body fat percentage. How about this? Pick a weight, pick a size, pick an energy level, pick something that you're happy with, and stay that way for the rest of your life without having to diet, without having to go on a fanatical exercise program. And this stop and start business, diet for a bit and then eat too much, exercise fanatically and then not exercise at all. How about just get fit and get strong and stay that way? How about a clothes size? And I share this on a regular basis. I have a pair of black trousers that I bought when I was 18 years of age for a really important interview. I was interviewing to manage a health club, and I still have those pants and I wear them regularly, and it's a guideline. The mirror is an awesome guideline too, by the way. Do you love what you see in the mirror? And if you don't and it's not making you happy, then make some changes. These pants are a really good test for me because if they're too loose, obviously when you're my age, you've got to be really careful that you don't start looking really old in the face. And if I get too thin, I certainly start looking very, very old. So I don't want those pants to be too loose, and I certainly don't want them to be too tight. So they're a nice accountability, a nice way to test or measure how my body's going. But ultimately, I want to stand naked in front of my mirror and love what I see. How about you? I don't want to diet, and I never will, ever again. I'm never going to count a calorie, and I'll share very passionately with you. There are some foods I know the calorie count of because there was one time in my life when I did a bodybuilding competition and I learnt the calorie count for some foods. What I get excited about now is new food, because the new foods that come on the market, I never look at the calorie count. If I go out for dinner, I'm not interested in how many calories I'm eating. I just want to love my food. I wake up every day loving to move my body, not because I have to, not to punish myself, but because I want to. I love being outside in the fresh air and sunshine. I love living my life to the max, and I would love that for everybody. Pick a size, pick a weight, pick an energy level, pick something, that pair of pants, look in the mirror, pick something that's going to be a measure or test for you, instead of, I've got to measure myself, I've got to weigh myself, I've got to do a body fat test. Who cares? How about live your life to the max, because you love what you see in the mirror and you've got a stack of energy, you're performing at your best and you're getting the results that you want from everything in your life. Wouldn't that be bloody awesome? Live your life to the max. Woo-hoo-hoo!